When you think about drop shipping, a lot of folks think automatically about China, or Asia in general. And in today's conversation, I want to explain to you that there are ways to make money drop shipping with USA made products. How do you actually do that? So let me give you an overview here first. So when we talk about drop shipping, why drop ship from the USA, not China? Well, you have to think about there are a lot of things. You have shipping benefits, you have product benefits. So when you think about drop shipping from the USA, a lot of folks think about, well, the products will be much more expensive, so I can't make money. That's what regular drop shippers think. But I'm here to explain to you that besides the price, you have other elements you have to take into consideration. Okay, so basically you have shipping benefits. So so if you are working with USA drop shippers, you have fast shipping. So basically, shipping often takes between 1 to 3 days within the US, as opposed to the 20 to 40 days that will happen if you were to drop ship from China, for example. You do have a reliable tracking system, so customers often expect to track their packages in the post. So US courier companies like FedEx, UPS, and DHL all provide trustworthy and comprehensive tracking system, which you can really share with your customers. I'm not saying other countries don't have that, but I'm just saying that if you are based in the US and you are using USA dropshippers, you have an advantage here. You have a competitive advantage as long as you are able to work out the pricing component. Okay. You also have various shipping options because the US courier services provide a wide range of shipping options such as next day, second day, or third day delivery. Okay. In some cases, they even offer a same day delivery service. So in general, the faster the delivery, the higher the price, but at least they give your customers the option to choose depending on how urgent they need their package. So that's for shipping benefits. You also have products benefits. So if you were to go with a USA dropshipper, you have actually higher quality. So US manufacturers have a reputation for high quality products. People are often prepared to pay for quality, and they can even charge more for quality. Okay, so this is really important. And the American made stamp of approval is also very important. I mean, and this is not just in the States, all over the world. When you think about made in America, this sort of reputation is quintessential, is really important. And you also can charge more in terms of higher retail prices. So what I'm trying to say here is that there are a lot of benefits for dropshipping from the USA. By the way, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. And we're still having a conversation about how to dropship from the US and how to dropship with USA made products. And I want to continue to sort of educate you on why you want to go with the USA dropshipper. Okay. You also have an easier return process. See, the whole thing is, as dropshippers, sometimes we are confronted with issues when the product is of lower quality, subpar quality, and the customer is pissed. The customer wants to return their product ASAP and get their refund, no questions asked. Now, you have no options. If the customer wants to return the product, that's fine. You probably just need to refund the money anyway. The problem is it will take the customer, maybe it will take 20 days or 30 days for the customer to return the products. And the product is not coming to you. The product is being returned to the dropship supplier. If you have a dropshipping supplier who's located in China, for example, and your customer is located in Florida, is located in Tallahassee, Florida, it will take another 20 to 30 days for the product to go back to the dropshipping supplier. The second problem is, so besides the length of time, you have the price. Who's going to pay for it? This is where things become complicated, because if sometimes the shipping is going to cost more than the product itself, you might just say, listen, you might just tell the clients to keep the products. Okay. But if you have a dropship supplier based in the US, you have an easier return process, because basically the product going from the warehouse to your customer and the other way around is very smooth. Okay. You also have ethical reasons and a better brand image. So basically, if you are going to dropship from the US, I mean, you are going to dropship from a third party who was located in the US, you have a better brand image. Okay, so this is important. Now, I'm not going to dive into politics here, because this is not the goal of this show. But sometimes, if you actually dropship from China, for example, some people, I'm not saying anything here. Some people might say, we have human rights issues in China, right? You have some communities that have been persecuted by the Chinese Communist Party. Again, this is just the only time I will talk about politics on this show. But what I'm trying to say here is that if you care about those things, if you care about ethics, if you care about your brand image, you really want to source your products from the U.S. Now, let me give you the steps if you want to actually dropship with USA made products. In other words, you want to look for a USA dropshipping supplier. Here are the things I want you to look for, okay, in the supplier. By the way, let me quickly remind you of today's topic. What are we talking about? We're talking about how to dropship with USA made products, okay? Very, very important. And so the first thing I want you to look at is the quality of the products. So some products look great in images but fail to live up to your customers' expectations once they are delivered. So it's really important to pay attention to that. You want to pay attention to the quality of the products and making sure that you're getting exactly what you asked for. Okay. And so dropshippers that sell these low quality products may earn a quick buck, but they won't manage to stay in business for long. And you definitely don't want to have that. You don't want to be that dropshipper. So you want to pay attention to the quality of products, okay? If your customers receive low quality products from your store, they probably won't come back again in the future. They also won't recommend your store and products to their family and friends. This is why selling high quality products is essential, okay? Second thing is you want to think about shipping cost and information. So fast shipping could be one of the main benefits of USA dropshipping suppliers. So it's essential that your supplier is up to speed, okay? So you want to ensure that they can provide all the expected shipping products, such as same day or overnight delivery, so that you will be able to pass these benefits to your customers. So this is important. Now, always, please ask for shipping cost and other information, because you don't want to charge more than you have to when it comes to shipping. Okay, you're not making money on the shipping, you don't want to make shipping, like, you don't want to make the shipping a source of profit. Don't do that. You want to ask for a warranty and return policy. So be sure you get all the relevant product warranty and returns information from your supplier. Then go through with it when it comes to you want to go granular here. Go with a fine-tooth comb. If things go wrong with products, you want the supplier to bear as much responsibility as possible, and it has to be clear from the get-go. The next thing I want you to pay attention to is the pricing plans. Okay, pricing plans are really important. So basically, I mean, the dropship supplier is already in the United States. Okay, so you are in the United States, they are in the United States. So you have this level of familiarity. So you kind of cool, you're chilling. No way, Jose. It's necessary to check the pricing plans of US dropshipping suppliers before you decide to start an account. If monthly subscription costs quickly add up, it can be dangerous for startups and small businesses, because this cost cannot be spread out over a large number of products sold. Plus, one thing you really need to pay attention to is the fact that pricing plans often differ quite a bit between different suppliers. So it's really worthwhile to compare them when you hesitate between two or more dropshipping suppliers based in the US. Okay. And the last thing I want you to pay attention to is the customer service. So the best USA dropshipping supplier should have a dedicated customer support team, ideally being there for you through a live chat or a direct communication method 24/7. See, don't actually choose a dropshipping supplier that's only available via email. No. Like you're trying to contact them, they tell you, well, they direct you to their website, and they just have a contact form where you have to put your first name, last name, and the message, and they'll get back to you. Do not go for those. Do not go for those. If they're not able to talk to you live, either via phone serve, like a phone call, or via live chat. And I'm not talking about having a bot. I'm not talking about having a bot answer some questions to you. You want to have a live person. Remember, you are paying this person a subscription plan every month. So if they cannot find a way to have a live person talk to you, it's really not worth it. Don't even bother talking to them. Okay. So this is really important. So just to kind of recap this section, what do you need to look for in a USA dropshipping supplier? Think about the quality of products. Think about the shipping cost and information. for the quality of products, I just want to say that you always have a website such as Trustpilot. You have Triple B, Better Business Bureau. You have a lot of players out there that allow you to actually check on the reputation of the dropshipping supplier before even reaching out to them. Okay, think about the warranty and return policies. Think about the pricing plans. Think about the customer service. Now, let me share with you the review here. So when we talk about the best general USA dropshipping supplier, I'm going to quickly just go through some of them so you have a clear idea of what we're talking about here. Okay. And by the way, I want to quickly remind you again of today's topic. What are we talking about? We are talking about how to dropship with USA made products. Okay. Let's say USA dropshipping suppliers. And so here are a few of them that are really based in the States here. So you have Spockets. So Spockets is kind of cool, and they can actually they provide high quality products. They were funded 5 or 6 years ago, okay, and up to 80% of their suppliers are in the U.S. or Europe, and all suppliers must go through an in-depth review and onboarding process. So Spockets is really cool, and Spockets gives you the kind of I would say the peace of mind that you really need. Okay, so you have Spockets. The second one is you have Sailhu. So Sailhu is really good also. They are one of the largest wholesale dropshippers databases in the world. With Sailhu, you can find wholesale suppliers from around the world, including from the US. You have Wholesale to Be, which is really great. Wholesale to Be is really an all-in-one dropshipping solution. So beside helping you find your perfect USD dropshipping supplier in their directory, Wholesale to Be also offers awesome features like order automation, inventory automation, and order tracking. It's just fantastic. You also have Dropified. So we love Dropified also. So Dropified is basically a dropshipping solution that can automate the daily tasks of your business. So you can basically import various products directly from suppliers into your online store. And they also let you work with different e-commerce platforms like eBay and AliExpress. You can even import pre-existing product reviews from AliExpress. It's just fantastic. Another one that you have here, you have Brent's Gateway. Okay, it's really one of the best dropshipping gurus out there, and they actually provide your store with luxury fashion items from over 100 brands. Fantastic. You also have another one. We have Dropcommerce. So Dropcommerce is really it's awesome also, but Dropcommerce is fantastic if you want high quality products. Okay, so every supplier at Dropcommerce is handpicked for high quality, unique products and fast shipping time. So again, I just gave you a non-exhaustive list. I know we have more coming, but I just want to say that you understand that you have a choice. You have a choice to make, but you got to take your time to make that choice thoroughly. I want to share with you other players that we have actually seen in our research. You have, for example, you have Ali Dropship. So this is another fantastic choice. So if you want to kickstart your dropshipping business, this is really good because Ali Dropship, there is no subscription cost. We love that a lot. And while the prices on Ali Dropship are just as low as the wholesale prices on Alibaba, it's just an opportunity for you to get yourself into the business. Okay. And you also have a Sunrise Wholesale. So Sunrise Wholesale is one of the OGs in this industry. They have been here for the last 22 years, and they are one of the oldest U.S. wholesale dropshipping suppliers. You also have a Worldwide Brand. So Worldwide Brand also was established about 20 to 22 years ago, and they are based in Florida, and they actually offer dropshipping services with more than 16 million products in every category. So this is really cool. And you have Doba. Doba provides a detailed directory of manufacturers and wholesalers while offering an interface an interface for simply grabbing the product you want without partnering with multiple dropshippers. So we love Doba a lot. We have reviewed them on this show. You have Inventory Source. Okay, another great player out there, which is a great option in our view for integrations and automation because the company has more than 250 pre-built supplier integrations across a number of product categories. And the cool thing about Inventory Source is that you also have the flexibility to choose your own supplier if you have already found and worked with one that you trust. So this is really cool. Okay. And the other one I want to share with you is actually Fulfillbot. Okay, it's really a drop shipping and sourcing agent. So just like the name, FulfillBot is actually a one-stop dropshipping solution site from China. So they take care of product sourcing in China, quality control, order fulfillment, and warehousing and packing and shipping. The good thing is that if you want to get a USA-based dropshipper, FulfillBot can actually do that for you. Even though they're based in China, they can actually take care of the job here and make sure you get the best product that you need for your business. And they want to make sure that all your products are sourced from the US. And the cool thing is that they have warehouses in the United States, Australia, United Kingdom, and so on and so forth. Okay, so and they provide different types of services. And let me give you a bonus here, okay? And I want to actually share with you the 5 best, in our view, the 5 best USA niche dropshipping suppliers. So you have, for example, you have Mega Goods. So if you like to solely focus on consumer electronics and video games, Mega Goods must be the hub for you. Okay, they are based in Los Angeles, and Mega Goods has only around 2,000 products, but it is hyper focused around one niche, making up for the lack of goods. Okay, this is really cool. And you have a Shopoo, not Shopoo, you have Shopoo. So Shopoo is really a dropshipping automation platform that mainly focuses on the fashion niche. Nevertheless, the company recently expanded to beauty products, home goods, and electronics. So this is just fantastic. You also have My Online Fashion Store. This is another US dropshipping supplier that entirely specializes in fashion. So this is really cool. You also have a Green Dropship. So Green Dropship is another USA dropshipping supplier that specializes in natural, organic, and specialty products. Okay, and they have more than 20,000 products. Think about that. More than 20,000 products. Okay, so you can choose from, and they do support Shopify, WooCommerce, eBay, Amazon, BigCommerce integration. Okay, and they are basically a great player. And the last player I want to mention here is a Dropshipper. So Dropshipper is kind of cool. The only thing is that they only focus on one specific niche. So if you have had a dream of owning your private label coffee company, Dropshipper will be the perfect choice for you. Okay, whole beans will be shipped on the same day. They are roasted for coffee that's as fresh as can be. So this is really good. What we love about Dropshipper is the niche they're in. So they really have differentiated themselves. They actually have a single origin coffee that they have a Colombia, they have a Laos, Papua New Guinea, etc. Okay, and again they have decaf coffee, but the cool thing, again, going back to what I said earlier, is the ability to differentiate themselves. So long story short, as you're going through the list that I just gave you, you got to ask yourself one thing: what is important for me? What kind of niche I want to be in? How fast is the dropship supplier? How much are they charging you? Because you have to understand, you have in addition to the monthly subscription charges, you also need to think about shipping. You got to think about marketing. You got to think about the e-commerce platform you're on. So if you're on Amazon, you're paying a monthly fee. If you're on Shopify, you're paying a monthly fee. If you have BigCommerce, you have WooCommerce, you're paying a monthly fee. So there are costs everywhere. So you got to think about what really works for you. What is the business model that really is to your advantage? Okay, this is the kind of strategy I want you to think about, and you have to think about deeply, especially if you are going to be in this dropship business for a long while. You need to actually position yourself in such a way that, push comes to shove, you are always on top. Okay, whether you have a China-based dropshipping supplier or a United States-based dropshipping supplier, you can still make money. It's all about how you reconcile the price versus the customer service versus the niche that you're in. Very, very important. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just explaining to you how to dropship with the USA made products. Okay, I gave you an overview and I give you the step-by-steps, what you look for in a USA dropshipping supplier, things like the quality of products, the shipping costs, the information, the warranty and return policies, the pricing plans, and the customer service. Very important. And I give you a list of dropshipping suppliers that are just kicking ass nowadays, and this is just fantastic. Thank you. God bless you. I will see you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.